Opposition parties want a vote of no confidence against President Jacob Zuma to be held in Parliament, and they want it done in secret. They believe that will allow MPs from the ruling African National Congress to vote in favor of removing Zuma without fear of retribution. The Speaker of Parliament, Baleka Mbete, maintains she doesn't have the power to authorize a secret ballot. But the country's highest court has ruled otherwise.
She has the properly guided latitude to prescribe what she considers to be appropriate voting procedure in the circumstances. It may be necessary to add that her counsel reiterated during the hearing that the Speaker is not really opposed to a secret ballot. The President's counsel also said that the Constitution neither requires nor prohibits, but in reality permits a secret ballot.
Opposition parties have welcomed the ruling.
The UDM feels vindicated because we asked the Speaker to use her prerogative, but she put the interest of her political party ahead of Parliament.
We wish to now write to the Speaker and have that motion scheduled as soon as possible, and we will ensure that when the Speaker makes the decision that she has to now make as to whether or not it should be an open ballot or a secret ballot, that that decision is a rational decision that supports the Constitution, that supports freedom, that supports fairness, and supports the people of South Africa.
President Zuma has come under pressure over his controversial cabinet reshuffle. He's previously survived a number of votes of no confidence, thanks to the ruling party's parliamentary majority. The ANC says whether the motion of no confidence ends up being held in secret or not, the party has its unqualified confidence in its MPs not to vote to remove President Zuma. The ANC has also welcomed the ruling as a sign that Judge Mogoeng is reiterating the importance of the separation of powers.
In other words, the court, whilst affirming the important principles of Constitution, it did not want to be drawn into politics in Parliament, where Parliament itself has got powers and rules to determine its own business. And I think affirming that, it took the matter back to the Speaker.
The next step is for Parliament to set a date for the matter to be tabled. Yolisa, Njamela, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.
And Yolisa Njamela joins us live now from Johannesburg. For more on this, Yolisa, the court has pronounced itself on this matter. Do we know if and when the confidence vote against President Zuma will happen?
Well, Parliament has already confirmed that the DA, which is the Democratic Alliance, which is of course the major or the main opposition party in the country, has already requested or made a request to Parliament to have that motion tabled as soon as possible. You'll know, of course, that this whole process was supposed to have taken place way back in April. However, it had to be deferred because of the constitutional case, of the Constitutional Court case, rather. In fact, it was the opposition parties who had requested Speaker Baleka Mbete to halt the whole process until the court case is finalized. Well, now that the case is finalized and the court has made a ruling, it's up to the Speaker to ensure that that date is set. But we know, of course, that the opposition parties are already agitating towards ensuring that the date is set as a matter of urgency.
Is there a sense across South Africa that a secret ballot vote on the confidence motion would have significantly different outcome from an open vote?
Well, I suppose it depends on who you talk to. The opposition parties will tell you that they've lobbied enough ANC MPs who will vote with them to remove President Jacob Zuma. They also believe that many of those MPs that belong to the ruling party are sufficiently frustrated with President Zuma and they want to remove them. Therefore, if it's held in secret, they totally believe that, in fact, President Jacob Zuma will be removed as soon as that process takes place. But when you speak to ANC MPs, and this process has been ongoing for a while now, you will note that they're very clear. In fact, that they will not vote with the opposition. This afternoon, the ANC Chief Whip, Jackson Mthembu, in fact, issued a statement to say the ANC MPs will not vote with the opposition. And I'd like to quote Jackson Mthembu. He's saying, "We know how the ANC caucus will vote. The ANC caucus will not vote with the opposition to remove our government from power." That's, of course, despite the fact that the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court this afternoon in fact, reminded MPs that the oath of office that they took is not to their political parties, it is to the people of this country. But as someone who's been following this story quite closely, one gets a sense that after this whole process, whether that vote is held openly or in secret, President Jacob Zuma will still be ruling after that whole process.
All right, Yolisa Njamela live for us in Johannesburg. Thank you.